Is newspaper reading really a necessity for UPSC success? Are you confused of what to read from today's newspaper? What if I tell you that after this video, you will be able to finish your newspaper within 1 hour? Welcome to Dhruva IAS Academy's News Navigator. Under this section, we will be analyzing The Hindu newspaper 24th February 2025 and we will be telling what are the articles that we must read today and how they are important for individual subjects in UPSC Civil Services preparation. Upon analyzing, we can conclude that today's newspaper is a bit of a lighter in nature. Let's look into the topics. The first category of articles that we need to read is end-to-end reads. Under this, the article that we will be starting is in page number 6, which is an editorial article. This article argues that Indian industries' over-reliance on cheap labor and long working hours rather than innovation and technological advancement is hindering its long-term growth and competitiveness. It criticizes the current model of surplus extraction and calls for a shift towards more sustainable and equitable approach. This particular article is relevant for governance and social justice topics like labor welfare and government policies. It is also relevant for GS3 economy section when we talk about the topics like industrial development, labor economics and innovation in MSME sector. Kindly pause the video and cover these dimensions while reading this article. The next article that we will be reading is also in page number 6, which is also an editorial article. This one talks about the talent shortages that we have at the global level. The article highlights the global talent shortage projected for 2030 and positions it as a significant opportunity for India to leverage its demographic dividend. It emphasizes the need for strategic measures, international cooperation, and policy interventions to capitalize on this opportunity. This article is relevant for GS2 when we talk about governance and international relations topics like labor migration, international agreements, skill development, and diaspora. It is also relevant for GS3 economy topics like human capital, global economy, employment, and skill development. The last article under this category is in page number 18 or Roman number 2. This particular article talks about the Chandrayaan 3 and its contribution. The article discusses the creation of first detailed geological map of Moon's south polar region using the data from India's Chandrayaan 3 mission. This map provides valuable insights into the Moon's origin, evolution, and geological features, including the presence of magma and age of the landing site. This particular article is relevant for both the prelims as well as mains. In mains specifically, it is relevant for GS1, geography, and GS3, science and technology and environment. Kindly look into these aspects while reading this article. The next set that we need to look into is points to note. These are the data points that we can use in mains answer writing. These points are related to GS2, social justice, and GS3, economy, especially when we talk about topics like employment. Make a note of these points. The next section that we need to cover is about the location. As we already know, in prelims, location-based questions are quite common. In today's newspaper, we have two such locations that we need to cover. The first one is about the West Bank. The next one is about the Mount Etna. So kindly cover what are the surrounding countries and what are the neighboring seas or oceans, what is the importance of these locations, at the same time why they are in use. At last, coming to the curiosity corner. Yesterday, we have asked you a question. Which is the largest lake in India? The answer is Vembanad Lake. It is the largest lake in India, covering 2033 square kilometers. It is also known as Kochi Lake. Do you know? It is a brackish water lake. It connects the rivers Meenachil and Pampa. Coming to today's curiosity corner, the question is based on the habits and habitats. You need to identify the species. The key characteristics are: I can survive in extreme radiation, even space exposure. I can go into deep hibernation, like stay for decades without food or water. I am one of the toughest animals on earth. Who am I? And that's a wrap for today's News Navigator. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel Also join our Telegram and WhatsApp channels for PDFs, notes, as well as mentorship guidance. See you all in our next session. Thank you for choosing Dhruva IAS Academy.